Hello! I hope you're all doing well today. I'm doing well, as you can see. So, today I have a fun video. It is a 50 random facts about me video. And I'm very, very excited to show it to you. My nifty YouTube notebook that I've been using literally since 2014. So, I know I wrote ideas in here before I even started my channel. So, let's see. Let's turn to the page where I got my facts. As you can tell, I'm high energy today. I've started to feel good again. Wow. And that's a great thing. It's a very great thing. Here we are. 50 random facts about me. So, we will get started. I hope that you all enjoy it. I'm gonna try to stop looking in the viewfinder like I always do. I'm trying to look at you. Okay, oh, I did it again. Alright. Oh, jeez. Oh no! Okay, they're not falling, don't worry. All good. All good in Flower Crown Town. Alright, let's get started. My first fact. I have wanted pastel purple hair for about 4 years now. I remember the exact moment that I was looking on Pinterest trying to find hair colors, and I was just like, hey, I think pastel purple would look really, really good. And thus, it was born. I still want pastel purple hair and I still don't have it. I use dark purple dye, and I usually do an ombre, not an ombre, it's more of like, it's really not an ombre, but it's like brown, and then like I'll blend it and it's just dark purple. But that dye fades so fast that I don't find time to redo it. So now it's just kind of like that gray color that it gets when purple dye fades out of brown hair. So that's annoying, but yeah. I am fact 3. I did horseback riding from the time that I turned 11 right up until I was about to turn 19, and the only reason that I stopped is because it got really, really, really hard to manage going and doing college, so that became really, really difficult. I still miss it every single day. I watch videos from when I used to do it. I have dreams about finally going back. I miss it more than you could like ever know, and I cannot wait until I can go back and actually do it again. Maybe I'll be able to do it this summer. I hope it would be really, really great, even if I just went to visit, because as much as I love riding horses, my favorite thing was always free lunging and natural horsemanship and working with the horses off of them. I love training, and I love just doing stuff with them off of riding them. So even if I can just go back and like be with the horses, that'll be enough for me. One of my favorite memories is when I did horse camp. I did horse camp for 3 years, I believe. 2 week-long sessions every summer. Best memories I've ever made. I can't even describe it to you. It was magical. I loved it so, so much. Next, I did gymnastics and tumbling from the time that I was either 5 or 6 up until I was 18, and now I work at my gymnastics place. So that brings me into fact 5, which is that I'm a gymnastics teacher at the same gym that I took gymnastics at, and I am currently teaching a ninja summer camp and a preschool summer camp there. Very difficult, but very fun. My next fact is that I am also a music teacher. I work at a music store teaching piano lessons and singing lessons. I'm currently halfway through my undergraduate degree for music education. I will probably get my master's after that. I know how to play piano, recorder, trumpet, flute, guitar, ukulele, singing, of course. And soon I will be able to play clarinet and saxophone, alto saxophone, but my favorite is voice by far, and then flute and piano. When I was 6 years old, about to go into 1st grade. I moved house, just to a house down the street though, and that is the house we are currently in. The other house, it was just teeny tiny. It was way too small. So we moved here to this beautiful house, which I love. Number 10, this is a big one. I'm someone who hates mouth noises. I hate it when people are just like sloshing their tongue around in their mouth and making like spit noises. It's disgusting. I hate it. I hate it when I can hear people chew. And I don't really mean like crunchy things, because that's something that someone like can't really control. Like if you're crunching Cheetos or chips, like you can't control how loud they are. Like you can't eat them quietly. So that doesn't make me upset. But when people like squish in their mouth, it bothers me so much. And I hate the sound of kissing. I absolutely hate it. Like I will literally mute shows when someone is kissing because I hate the noises that much. 23 is my favorite number. It has been for a long time, since like 8th grade I believe, and it's always been since then my favorite number. I love anything regarding Latin American and Hispanic culture. I've taken multiple classes on it. I have been learning Spanish for most of my life. I'm not fluent in it, but I can carry a conversation with it, and I know that someday I will be fluent with it because I just love it so much. And I took a really cool Latin American literature and Latin American history class my freshman year of college, and they were wonderful. I remember all of my Spanish classes fondly because I just love that culture so much. Thinking about it makes me happy. Frida Kahlo is my favorite artist, and she's Mexican, and everything about it just makes me happy. I just think it's wonderful. Someday I would like to adopt children. Being pregnant scares me, and giving birth scares me. Plus, there are so many kids that need homes that are already born, and so I would like to adopt probably from the age of 5 and older. Oh, no, I don't think so. Maybe from the age of 3 and older. I think that would be good. Somewhere between 3 and 6 would be ideal, but I would adopt at any age. And I'd be happy to adopt from any country, but my top country of choice would be Japan. I just love Japan. It's great. But I'd also like to adopt from Africa, and then I'd like to adopt within the United States, but I know that there are a lot of problems with that, so I'm not sure if that'll happen, but I'd be happy adopting from everywhere. There are kids everywhere there are kids everywhere who need homes, but if I had like a top choice, it would be Japan. I love speaking other languages and learning other languages, and I hope someday to be multilingual. As you know, I want to keep learning Spanish, and that is the one that I have like the most knowledge about, but some other ones that I would love to learn are Irish, because I'm Irish, Portuguese, because I'm Portuguese, which also Spanish, I'm Spanish too, so Spanish, and Russian. Those would be really cool, and those are some that I want to learn. And I've started them on Duolingo, but they're very, very difficult because Irish and Russian, oh man, don't even get me started with Russian, but like Irish, the pronunciations are just so different from what you would expect that I need like extra help. Portuguese is not that bad because it is very different from Spanish, but it's out of the ones that I'm learning, it's the closest to Spanish. The dialect is just completely different, but it's not that off. And like, these are all things that are partly in my DNA, so I feel like it would just be cool to learn them. It's just cool. Irish is the most because I'm over half Irish. And I'd also like to learn any Celtic languages, like Welsh, Gaelic. I mean, Gaelic is Irish, right? But like Welsh, anything like that, because I am Welsh and I'm Irish, and I'm just a little bit Spanish and Portuguese, not like an overwhelming amount, but a little bit. The first videos I was interested in on YouTube were nail art videos and then some hair videos, and that is basically what got me into YouTube. I received my confirmation and my first communion when I was 13 years old, which is completely off age-wise for both of those when people usually receive them, but I was different and I did things differently. And I got them at the same Mass, which was an Easter Vigil when I was 13 years old, and it is one of my favorite memories. And something funny about that too, they have incense that they take around with them around the church, and the person working my confirmation, he put the incense burner under the fire alarm by mistake, so the fire alarm went off while we were in church. Nobody left because he knew what he did and he like went and got it and fixed it, but it was just really funny. Next, I got my ears pierced for the first time when I was 9 years old, in 4th grade, I believe, and I was so scared to take my earrings out because I thought it would hurt so much, and I couldn't get them out because I didn't realize that the ones that they put in first were more difficult to get out, so it was like naturally more difficult for me to get it out. And then I had these little gold heart ones. I'll actually show you, they're behind me right now. Those little gold heart ones that are in the middle. I put those in, and apparently they are the kind, okay, focus on me again. Yay, okay. They are the kind where the back screws on and off, but I didn't know that, so I was pulling at it and it wouldn't come off, and that scared me so much, so I never put them back in and I let them close up. But when I was 17, I got them re-pierced, and it made me very, very happy, and I have not taken them out since. I wear these black plug, fake plugs. Yeah, I know they're fake. Everyone thinks they're real, but what if I want to put in earrings like this again? Hello, Buggy! And Shadow's here. What if I want to put real earrings in? Then I wouldn't be able to if I had real plugs. So that is why I wear the fake ones, like the ones that Dan Howell has. I think that was going to be one of my other facts, and I just spoiled it. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, if we get to it, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Oh goodness, interesting story. One time in my chorus class my senior year, I took out my earring and I put it back in without looking, and I was like, wow, why is this so difficult? And then I pushed it through and it hurt a bit, and I was like, why did that hurt? And I went to the bathroom and I could see my piercing. I could see the hole, but my earring was in my ear. So then I was like, oh my gosh, I just re-pierced the holes that have been closed for 8 years. Nice job, Megan. Next one. I worked as my mom's assistant in the law office she works at for a summer. Just when they needed my help, they asked if I could come in. I already had a job at that point, and I don't know, I don't want to say that I disliked it, but I'm not an office job kind of person. Gymnastics teacher is a good fit for me because I can be energetic and crazy, and I don't need to dress up. I can wear workout clothes. It's great. Next one. I love tattoos, but I feel like I'm too indecisive to get one. Like, I enjoy drawing on myself with eyeliner or my Inkbox ink, but getting a real tattoo, I'm just afraid that I wouldn't like it. And I don't know, because I've had the same ideas for tattoos for years now, and they haven't changed. So I feel like I could, but also they don't look good over time. So I wish there was a way to like get tattoos that stay on for 6 months and then you like keep getting them done, like surface tattoos, so that they last longer than Inkbox and you can get colors and you can get black and it's not just that like muted greeny blue color, because then I would totally do that and that would make me so happy, but I don't think that that exists. I cannot be around flashing lights or super loud noises because my head is broken. I also cannot have monosodium glutamate, which is terrible for you anyway, so don't do it. In 8th grade, I won the art award for my school, my middle school, and I also won the math integrity award for my team that year in middle school. And no, I'm awful at math, but the Math Integrity Award was for people who showed, like, integrity around math, which I did because I was doing terrible in math in 7th grade, and then I got a straight A in math in 8th grade because my 8th grade math teacher is the best human on the planet, and I literally, like, credit her with, like, the only reason that I passed that class, because she was just the best math teacher in the entire world. Aside from the math teacher that I had my freshman year of college, who was also absolutely amazing, but Miss Gaffney, 8th grade, was absolutely phenomenal. She just knew how to teach math in a way that was so simple that people could understand it, and we had so much fun in that class. 8th grade was literally the best ever. My class was so good. We were all best friends. It was fabulous. If I could go back there for a day, I would, and it would be absolutely wonderful. I can't even explain it. It was so good. You would have loved it, man. I was a section leader my senior year of high school for my chorus. Yeah, for my chorus. And I also won the Choral Directors Award at the end of the year when I graduated. I was a member of the Tri-M Honor Society for my high school. That's the Music Honor Society. I've only been out of the United States one time, and that was to Montreal, as y'all know from my Canada vlogs, and that was the best trip I've ever gone on. I miss Canada with all of my heart. I would do that again in a heartbeat. I would love to travel more. I cannot wait until I can travel more, because first place I'll go is back to Montreal. Maybe I'll never leave. Who knows? But then I would love to go to places in Europe, and I just want to go all over. I love traveling. I love watching people's travel vlogs online. It's amazing. Despite being a former gymnast, I am extremely unflexible, like less than a normal person, and it makes me so sad. And I think that it's mainly because of horseback riding, because my hips are turned the wrong way, so I can't do anything with them. For some reason, it won't work. No matter how much I stretch, I do not get any more flexible, and it makes me so sad. So I actually already said this without realizing that it was one of my facts, but even though I love horseback riding, my favorite part of working with horses is when I'm on the ground and I am lunging them, free lunging them, training, grooming, natural horsemanship. That kind of stuff is always my favorite. Here's another one that I already said. It looks like I have plugs, but I actually just have black circle earrings, like the ones that Daniel Howell has. I totally have trypophobia, the whole thingy that I hate, and it's so weird. Like, I don't understand why it makes me uncomfortable, but when you have a little thing, I'm not gonna do that visual for you anymore. If you have a circle and a thing in the circle and there is still space around the thing, that's not okay. I hate it. The lotus seed pods make me so uncomfortable, and the skin things, no, it's not okay. I hate it so much. Oh, I love colors so much. I am a painter. I am an artist. I love colors, I love rainbows, I love being surrounded by color, but I only wear neutrals. I wear black, dark red, dark green, gray. That's it, because they just fit with my aesthetic and I think they look good on me. And I prefer to wear neutrals and then colorful accessories like these, and my gorgeous anklets. There you go, and cute socks. Cute socks. And flower crowns, and necklaces, and cute things. Yay! Oh, clearly, if you didn't know this already, I love anything galaxy themed or space themed, hence my moon necklace, and my black aesthetic. I just love galaxy themed things. I think it's so beautiful, and it just makes me happy. Taylor Swift is the love of my life. She was my favorite singer for a long time, and she's still one of my favorites. But I don't really have one favorite specific singer anymore. They're more all just lumped together. I was obsessed with her in 8th grade because I feel like I have like two sides. I'm either Taylor Swift or Gerard Way, and there's very rarely an in-between. Like, I just love them both. Sometimes I am a mix of them both. But like, I love her. She's fabulous. She's such a good person. And despite being hated on for things that she didn't even do, she's so strong and mature and lovely, and I love her so much. She's such a good role model. I love her. You go, Tay-Tay. Oh, this one makes me happy. In middle school, I was in this art club called Artist Society, and oh my goodness, it was so much fun. We did so much, and when I was in 8th grade, I actually met my best friend in that club, and he's still my best friend to this day. And I just remember how much fun we had in that club. It was so great. Like, oh my goodness, I love it. Alright, I'm gonna need to hurry up because we're only on 35. Alright, when I was younger, I had these visions of having my own show. I had journals full of scripts and ideas and sets, and I would live each day as if I was filming an episode of that show. And it was called, I think it was called like The Megan Show or Megan's World or something cute like that. And oh my goodness, if I could just show you guys my brain at sometimes, I would, because y'all would laugh. It is so hilarious. I just wish that I could show you guys the good times that I have had in my life. Like, show you how I was feeling, and like, cause you guys you'd love it. It would be so great. Like, my brain has been such a happy place at some times in my life. Y'all would love it. It's great. I've never been to a hairdresser. I have been doing my own hair since I was about 14. My mom used to trim my ends for me, but then I started cutting them. I've cut bangs, I've dyed my hair, I've bleached my hair, and it's always turned out okay because I do extensive research on it, and I don't care because it's my hair, and if I mess it up, that's okay. I didn't have a cell phone until I was in high school, and it was a slidey phone, and I loved that phone so much. If I could still use my slidey phone to this day, I would, but it's just so unpractical. But I wish that I could still use it. But there are so many things that I feel like I do need a smartphone for that I wouldn't be able to get in other ways, and it's just so hard. I'll show you what my slidey phone looked like. Here it is. Look at how cute it is, and then it slides like that, and you type on it. Oh my gosh, I miss this phone. I love typing on the keyboard and like doing this, sliding it. Like, you'd pick it up, you'd read the message, and then you go like, reply, type, 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 send, and then you'd fold it back up like a spy or something. I love this phone so much. Oh my goodness. And then I have another one that's the exact same, but it broke at one point because I did the thing where you slide it too much and then the screen goes black. So that happened. But I literally love that phone. I love it. I want it back. When my Samsung Galaxy broke and I had to use my slidey phone again, I was beyond happy. Like, I had an excuse to use it. It was awesome. But now I have an iPhone, and so I wouldn't be able to use my slidey phone again even if I wanted to, which makes me sad. But I'm probably going back to Galaxy after this iPhone dies because they're just better. Sorry, that was like super petty. No, they're better in my opinion. I am an administrator for Christina Grimmie's official Facebook group, and her brother is the sweetest person in the entire world. He's awesome. Oh, I have a folder full of all of the songs that I wrote when I was younger. Someday if you want to see it, I will totally like show it to you. I've never broken a bone. I got my wisdom teeth out when I was 17, right before I started this channel. I had braces from the time that I was 11 until I was 13, and then I had a palate expander before that. I had elastics, and then I have retainers that I don't wear, except when I feel like it, which is never. I have a ton of old vlogs from old cameras and old iPods from when I was younger, because I had this crazy idea when I was younger that I was gonna invent vlogging. Because I didn't know what it was, and nobody, like, I don't know, I didn't use the internet when I was younger. I didn't use the internet until late in high school, because we just didn't do that. And so, like, I would record myself doing stuff, and I was like, someday I'm gonna post this stuff on YouTube, and everybody's gonna do it because it's cool. Like, I've wanted to be a YouTuber literally forever, I just didn't know it. And then I said that I was going to make videos for YouTube and make that, like, invent it myself. Someone beat me to that. John and Hank Green, good for you. But yeah, it is pretty cool. Oh, I love socks. I'm always wearing socks. I always wear mismatched socks, and I love it that way. I just like wearing socks. They're great. Friends is my favorite show. I started it about a year ago, and I'm already almost done watching it for the third time. I am very much an introvert. I'm an INFJ, which is sometimes described as the outgoing introvert, because I love people and I'm very social, but when it comes down to it, my alone time will always be the most special time for me, and the time when I feel like I am most myself. Even though I love being with people, I love people, I love talking to people, I love being social, but when it comes down to it, I need to recharge by myself. I got glasses my freshman year of high school, and they are not these. They were ones that I actually don't really like. I think I still have them, but I'm not gonna go find them right now. And I don't know, I didn't really like them. I didn't wear them every day. I wore them once in a while, but then I got these when I was 17, summer of 2015, and I've worn them basically every day ever since. I attempted to wear contacts at that time also, and it just did not work. I hated them. I couldn't do it, so I just wear these. I love dreaming. Dreaming is so cool. I always remember my dreams too. It is so crazy how much dreams affect me. Sorry, it just stopped automatically, but I'm gonna restart that fact. I was saying how much I love to dream, and it's crazy how weird dreams make me feel and how deeply I feel them, and like, I don't know if that makes any sense or if it sounds like some weird psychic, spiritual, weird stuff. I don't know. But like, I always know what they mean too. Like, I can always find out the symbols, and I always understand why I dreamt about what I dreamt about. And then finally, I have always loved Disney. Not just classic Disney, although I do love classic Disney, but Disney Channel was like my world as I was growing up. Each summer, it just, I don't know. Summers on Disney Channel were so good, if you remember that, like, so good. And I legit wanted to be a Disney Channel actress someday. It sounded fun at the time, but clearly that didn't happen. But I kind of let that dream go. But I did love classic Disney as well. I love Disney myths and like old, weird, creepy Disney stuff. Not creepy, I don't like scary things. But yeah. Alright, so that was my high energy 50 random facts about me in this half-hour long video. Hopefully I cut it down to less than that, but yeah, I love you guys so super much, and oh, what was this? Beautiful. And I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Why am I like this? Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all later. Bye!